Penaunpe and Panaunpe. There were two male siblings, Penaunpe and Panaunpe. They didn't have parents and were never taught how to use tools, so whenever they went into the mountains to cut down trees when they needed wood, or when they were hungry and needed to hunt bears and deer, they would use a hammer. One day, they met the biggest bear they had ever seen, and the bear tried to eat them both. The two bravely confronted the bear with their hammers, but no matter how many times they hit the bear, it would not budge. When they saw that they were no match for the bear, they ran away immediately. But the bear was chasing them everywhere. They were desperate. They crossed many mountains and ran for days and days without rest. But the bear would not give up. It would not stop chasing them. Suddenly, Penaunpe noticed that Penaunpe was nowhere to be seen. "What's wrong with Penaunpe? Did the bear get him?" But Penaunpe couldn't turn back to check, so he kept running away by himself. He swam across a lake and stepped into an even larger marshland. His body got trapped in the muck. Penaunpe couldn't even move. When he looked back, he saw that the bear was right behind him. Penaunpe was desperate. He said, "Don't give up." Looking towards the middle of the marsh, he saw a large elm tree standing there, so he managed to get to it. When he finally got to the elm tree, he climbed it up. At the top of the elm tree was the kamui of trees. He was surprised because kamuis are divine beings. Penaunpe told the tree kamui what he was there and asked for help. The bear finally reached the bottom of the tree and waited there for Penaunpe to come down. While Penaunpe was crying and shivering in the tree, he heard the voice of Kamui from the top of the tree. "Penaunpe, listen carefully. I will tell you how you came to be. You are not human beings. A long time ago, another Kamui, a great village builder, came down to earth from the kingdom of heaven. When he had finished building a human village, he took a break to smoke 2 cigarettes. He threw away the ashes of the first cigarette to the east and the ashes of the second to the west. It would have been a shame for the ashes of a great kamui to rot and turn to soil, so they made you from them. Humans use tools such as bows and arrows to catch prey, and the flesh of prey should not just be eaten and thrown away. There must be a proper ceremony to send the soul back to the land of Kamui. You don't know how to do that, and that's why the Kamui of bears got angry. So they took the form of a big bear to scare you. But the bear has already been punished and is dead. If you go east from here, you will find a plain where you can build a house and live. Once you do, let the humans know what I said. If you promise, I will help you." Hearing this, Penaunpe understood what they had been born. He followed the advice of the kamui of trees and went east to a plain, where he built a house and lived there. The kamui of the trees had said that because the elm tree is a fierce tree, it was sent down from the heavens to the swamp and could not be used for building houses. So Penaunpe did as he was told. Penaunpe then began to hunt with a bow and arrows and other tools, and carefully prepared a ceremony to send the souls of the animals he caught back to Kamui's land. Whenever another person passed by his house, he invited them to stay in with him. "I'm lonely. Would you come live with me?" Eventually, everyone built houses near the house, and a large village was born. He married a good-natured woman and had children with her. Penaunpe was respected as an elder and lived happily, telling the villagers and children about the teachings of Kamui of the elm tree. The end.
僕たち